Here at Pagula Ice Arena for our weekly check-in, and this week we're joined by Penn State Director of Operations for Men's Hockey, Bill Downey, with us. And can you first take us through, obviously, no games this week, exams, what the schedule like for players is heading into an exam week and then into the holidays?
Well, after our game on Friday versus Princeton, the university has 2 study days, Saturday and Sunday, before they get into the finals. And not playing this year, obviously, it gives them a little extra time to focus on their academics. This week, everything will be optional for them. We want to make sure that they're really focused on doing the best they can to wrap up their semester.
When you get to this point in the year, obviously a lot of success so far. Where do you feel like the team is at now compared to where they were when you first saw them the first week of October?
We're learning. I think even in the last couple of years we've been here, it's come down to a lot of lessons learned. Going into the Big Ten tournament, and I think last year, even the last 2 years, we went over a lot of lessons that we learned throughout each season. Now we can carry that forward from season to season. We've learned a lot from the beginning of the year. We still have a long way to go yet, though.
Are you seeing the players embrace that challenge of getting better every time, not just for a game, but every time they step onto the ice for practice as well?
Yeah, I think we want them to improve from practice to practice. We want them to see that that's the time when you really improve. You have your games to kind of showcase what you've learned, but practice is really where you kind of hone your skills. And it's something where it's tough to do it every day. But a lot of these guys have aspirations to play beyond college, and to be able to do that, you got to be doing it as a professional, and you're expected to do it day in and day out. So we're not going to always go in and cheer with pom-poms and get them ready to go, but we want them to kind of embrace that on their own, that it's got to come from within, and by doing so, we feel like that'll best help with their development in the long term.
We don't get to talk to you a ton. You kind of hide during the games, you hide in your office during the week, but you were a part of this program for a long time, dating back to your days with the Icers. What's it been like to watch this program grow and succeed so far?
It's a lot of fun. I think we always anticipated that the time would finally come to play at the Division I level. Now that we're finally here, we saw the building process of putting the arena up, kind of building the Big Ten Hockey Conference, building our team from the transition year to the first D1 year in Pagula in the Big Ten Conference. It's just been, it was happening so fast, and there was so much going on. I think we're finally to a point now where we're able to enjoy it a little bit more, which has been a ton of fun. But I think we'll look back, 5, 10, 20 years from now, and appreciate really having been a part of it. I think I speak for our alumni base as well, where it's been so enjoyable. We get a lot of feedback from them. The first year I remember we were getting calls, and we were winning on the Big Ten Network, winning games. So I think they were excited to see that. And I think when they were able to finally come up here and experience the arena and the alumni weekends we've had, they get a little taste of the behind the scenes at that point, and I think they really value kind of the values that Coach Godowski's staff has brought to Penn State, and it kind of mirrors a lot of the things that I think a lot of it have made them successful in their own professional lives. So we got a great thing going. We want to continue it on, and we have a long ways to go yet, like I said, but I think at this point now we're starting to enjoy the ride a little bit more.
Well, you don't have to be such a stranger here on GoPSUSports.com. Appreciate it, and a happy holidays.
Thanks a lot, Tripper. Appreciate it.
Billy Downey with us here on GoPSUSports.com.